Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and I'm gonna be playing my DeathWorld map now. In the previous episode we made like a huge thing. We built this red circuits production facility, and in today's episode I would like to focus on the only remaining piece of this like old smelter that is not supported by the new smelter, by this one. And that thing is stone. We are not smelting stone now, so let's fix that. Let's have a really nice setup for the stone. We'll have stone train coming right below this iron and copper trains. Right, we will have pretty much exactly the same thing copied. Oh, interesting. We have some pipes there, let's fix them. And okay, there was no connection, and we were really lucky, or maybe not quite lucky, that we didn't run out of light oil. Okay, so let's place these things. Let's collect the old pipes, the ones that we no longer require, and we should fix the signaling here. Let's do this. Okay, signaling should be good. Now we also want to give power to this build. Power here, and we probably want to build the chain, our stone chain. So this will be our stone chain. We'll be delivering lots of stone. We'll kind of have to build this thing. Okay, let's build it. And here's our chain. We need to rename this station. We'll call it Stone Station. Stone. With the stone icon. Great. So this is our stone. I will not be using these things. I will send everything to the left. However, we will not have space here for... We'll basically have to do exactly the same thing that we did for the iron outpost. We'll have to move the wall, and it might make sense to start moving the wall sooner. So let's see. We are moving the wall like this. I mean, I could basically place this thing here already. Like that, maybe. So what I'm thinking about is that where do we need to place the wall? Oh, look at that. I think that's a good placement for the wall. Let's do this. We probably can move this thing a little bit further away. We'll place a regular wall here, a regular corner, a couple more regular walls. This part, I mean, it would require some charges that we don't really have at the moment, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll have this thing work somehow, at some point. Let's move this, and okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. Let's wait for the wall to be built over there, and once it's built, we can come here and help with the charges and with maybe this thing a little bit. I mean, I'm not quite sure. We could like copy this whole part and maybe paste it like here. Let's plus 3 more, and we need like that, I think. And let's stop loading anything in here. Right. Okay, inventory, let's just make the train stop there. Okay, so we have that part ready. Now, let's finish building this thing. We need to set the filter to stone. because I do not want to unload anything except the stone from the chain. And if the chain has something extra, like except the stone, not that our chains should have anything, they're not supposed to have anything, but in case they do have something extra, then yeah, we'll just if the chains do have something, then oh no, then that something will stay inside the chain, it will get like blocked, etc. But the important part is that we will not pollute our belts, because I just don't want to run and like try to figure out what exactly is happening with my belts. And how about we do something like this here? Okay, now we should have all the stone unloaded and brought down here. We renamed the station. We need to tell it that we are going for the stone. We are waiting until we are empty or until lots of time passed. We want, now that I think about it, we want to limit these things to 1 per train. 1, this one, 1, this one, 1. We don't want more than 1 of the things delivering anything in here. And another thing, we now need to figure out a placement for the stone furnace. So the stone recipe, you might be able to see it here. Yeah, it's a little bit different. It requires 2 stone in order to produce 1 brick. And normal furnaces, like normal thing, requires just 1 ore to produce the plate. And the crafting time is the same. So what we'll do, well, let's leave some room here. What we'll do, we'll basically copy our standard build, and we'll have a tiny adjustment to it. It will have a really, really tiny adjustment. What's going on? Oh. No. We'll lose everything. We're gonna lose everything there. That's sad. Do we need to come over there and like help them? I don't want to come there. We'll come there later. Right. We need to have the furnace set up here. And it's gonna be set up just like that, except we need 1 extra space for the belt. So here 12 furnaces, that's exactly the middle. And what we'll do, we'll kind of merge some extra stone from the side. So that's the idea. We'll merge impurity from the left and impurity from the right. Now, this part would have to be adjusted slightly, just a little bit, so it will work like this. And on this side, I guess we could make it work like that, right? Here we have our 2 belts that will be bringing us some stone. It all will be smelted here once we actually give once we actually connect things, once we give this build some fuel. And I guess electricity? No, electricity is already there. How is it getting electricity? It's getting from up there. Good. Good, we can remove this thing. Not like it's really needed. Let's grab underground belt. Where is it? No. Where did it go? Oh. Where did the thing go? Okay, we'll do it like this. Place it here, here. Have something like this, we'll grab that. And we'll send the stuff over there. And we'll need to fix this, I guess. Nice. So now what we have basically this furnace, and it's supposed to be working. We just need to give it some stone, and we can deliver the stone. We'll go to stone outpost and we'll say we are waiting until we are full. Let's go. Okay, are we going? Yes, we are going. Great. So are we able to actually build stuff there? Is this working already? Or not yet? What's the status here? Let's go there and figure something out. Right. Okay. So one thing, I would like to prioritize filling, like emptying this chests, the last chests, and we can do it by filling the last wagons, like the very last wagon. So that's our priority. Next, I would like to delete this part, probably. This part, well, most definitely, like all of it. Let's just say it's like supposed to be gone, like completely gone. We'll want to have walls here and here, and we'll even help with our bots. Can we? Yes, we can maybe blow these things up a bit. Good. Let's also blow these things up soonish. Those, and those. Let's do that, but we'll do it a bit later. We got to move the chain. So we are moving the chain. I want to clear the contents of the last wagon. Meanwhile, while we are doing that, we can actually start filling these things with the stone. We can do it like right now. We can start filling this stuff with the stone. This will go forward. This will go forward. And this will also go forward. We can delete these two belts, I think. Yep, like that. Okay, it's almost full. It's time to move the chain again. I'm moving the chain, great. Now that is happening, what else can we do? I would like to change this signal, and I need to make sure, let's make sure that we are everywhere using chain rail signal. Here we have the chain one, and the last place where we use this, we have a completely different layout. Right. I believe we do have a completely different thing here. I think so, yep. Okay. Let's proceed with whatever it is we've been doing. We'll move the chain slightly here, that's good. We'll copy this part and place it right there so that it's properly built. We can remove these bits, I think. Or maybe I should disable the robots for that. And while all of that is happening, let's actually clear these builds. Like, I don't want to be building, you know, I don't want to be building red circuits here anymore. I'm just like, you know, not interested in that. Red circuits don't need to be built here, they don't need to be sent over there. We probably want to still keep all of that limited to one side, but just placed an inserter and it should work fine. We don't need this part. It was needed only for the red chips. This part is also not really needed, and this thing is not needed, because these green circuits were used for red chips that we don't have anymore. This part, not that it gets more, like, many resources, but we also don't need this. Just it doesn't make any sense. We can request some green chips. Where is our stuff? Here we have green chips. We are requesting them. We can just drop stuff right here. And we don't need this part, because we are providing green chips from another place, so that part is not needed. Green chips are gone. This, I don't know what it is, but we don't need it. I'm pretty sure about that. Plastic, why are we sending plastic there? Let's say we don't send plastic there, because we are not using it over there. Okay, plastic is gone. These green chips, I don't want them. I do not want these green chips. I don't want actually iron here either. It's just not needed. We don't need iron, we don't need these green chips. We don't need them here. We do want them to be delivered by the robots. So let's copy this thing and let's say robots are delivering green chips. Where is that? Right here. Okay, what's happening with this train? Let's move it by one. I'm not sure, like, what's with this rails. We probably ran out of everything, right? Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. How much do we have? How much stone? Oh, we almost don't have any stone remaining. We might be able to fit all of this inside one train, now that I think about it. At least it seems to be that way. We'll see for sure. It stopped doing anything. We got to move and back up the train a little bit, like that. Okay. Let's blow up these parts with our blasting charges. That only we can do. I want to fix it, by the way, because I think it's a little bit inconvenient that we cannot really do that without myself being present. Like, I have to go to help with the movement of the wall. I think that's not good. That's not good. And it's probably a problem specifically for the wall. Not fully sure though. But it's probably an issue specifically for the wall. Okay, we seem to have defended against that attack. I'll keep this wall for now here, for a while. Let's go back a bit. How much stone do we have? 300. I guess in each. We'll see. Might be cutting it a bit close, but might work out just fine for us. 1.1. Okay, what's happening now? We're getting attacked somewhere, that's okay. It's okay, we have automated defenses, so it's not like we really are like afraid of tiny attacks that are damaging like a couple of turrets here and there. It's totally like not a concern for us. And we have last wagon. I don't feel like I need. Oh no, I do need to be there. Let's do it like this. Let's just. Oh, look at that. We got lucky. We can delete, well, almost all of it. The important part is that we delete this one. We need to change it to 48 because we have 48 chests. So check this out. Over here we have 48 chests. So that means that we need to divide by minus 48. We need to add input, we need to add output. And this thing should ensure that from now on, these chests are loaded in a balanced way. And maybe while we are here, let's do one more thing. Let's copy this build and say up to here. Let's copy it and let's just increase a little bit the speed of our... Oh, I did it wrong. I copied it slightly, like not the way that I actually wanted to. Okay, I wanted to copy like this. From power pole to power pole. Okay, now plus a bit more. It's fine. We'll do it like this, from power pole to power pole, so we are getting 2 more belts. I would like to actually turn these belts, have them go in that direction. Yeah, I need to automate the deliveries of miners and all these things, because TLS system that we're using here, developed by Rain, it supports like complete automation of outposts. It's just that I haven't set this up because I was like focusing on more interesting things like reworking the whole base. Right. So that's kinda... It's not much of an explanation, but I guess it's not a good excuse. But it's okay, we are doing it a little bit manually for now. It's fine. Let's disable the thing. And let's go. So we should have... let's take a look. Can we actually build anything here? Can we do anything here? Oh, we do have a couple of miners. I guess we could also maybe move this to miners somewhere. Just maybe. Maybe not. Okay, we have some stone production. I would say that's good enough. We can delete this thing completely and this one completely. Just not needed at this point. And let's go to the main base. That's our main base. Let's go. We'll observe this outpost for a moment. Make sure everything here is looking good. I don't really expect to have like any issues here. Oh, right, one thing that I'd like to do. I'd like to tell our stone chain. I basically would just like to park it over there, so that it does not... let's see, 100 or something. So that this train doesn't use... Can we switch it to manual mode? Yes. So it will be just hanging here, not doing anything, and it will not be occupying the space in our main base over here. So we should be getting deliveries. We are getting deliveries of the stone. And now we should have lots of bricks being made. Let's move this thing over there, over here. Alright, let's take a look. This smelter. Have our spaceship here, and I don't really want to touch the spaceship. So if we push it to the side, we have barely enough space for 4 rows. We don't have like an outer copper. Maybe we can do something with that. Anyway, oh, this shouldn't. No, I think I broke it. I need to fix it. Okay, we fixed it. Let's delete the spot, Let's just move all of this to the side. And we'll have 4 rows of smelters here instead of 5. So it will be like 2 plus 2. We have 2 extra stone. We have 2 extra copper. We don't have a 3rd copper, unfortunately. But we can build it. And we have some stone that I'm not even sure whether we'll be using, to be honest. It's okay. It's okay even if you don't use it. We have a balancer right in front of it. So yeah, we'll have basically the thing right here, and now the question is how much space do we need for another green circuit build? So if you place it... if we leave a little bit of space for this rubber port or something, we deliver it up there. Our line is pretty much like the outer edge of this drills. Oh wait, this is done. This is not done. This is done. 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 Interesting. Wait, but that means that we can actually improve the speed of this mining, I think. Yep, let's do this. So here is basically our main base. It is still working. One thing that I'd like to do, I would like to change the spot a little bit. I'd like to use intermediate chests for this. I have no idea what that inserter was doing there. I'd like to use chests there, and the reason I'd like to do that is because the chests, like provider chests here, should allow us to accumulate some amount of electric engines. And I like to have electric engines, because those are needed to build Power Armor 2. And we should have everything for Power Armor 2, except a couple of electric engines. So let's make the upgrade now for that, and let's... what is this one? I'd like to give this thing some power. It's not like we really are relying on that, but it's probably a good idea. We're almost out of copper here, which isn't surprising because we stopped copper deliveries. We are not doing copper deliveries anymore, so this is not surprising. We need to feed like proper copper over there, like maybe from this side, or we'll need to like reevaluate our options. How much resources do we have right here? We have 4.2 thousand of stone and 1.3 thousand of copper. That's not a lot. We should be able to mine this, like all of this, very, very quickly. Okay. Oh, look at that. I think we're missing something. We are totally missing something. We are missing the inserters to load our train. Just look at that. Very, very interesting stuff. I'm also a bit unsure how exactly... We have 1.8 thousand here and like 0 there. How exactly did that happen? Why is this working? Right, because it's 1.2 thousand. That's really interesting. I wouldn't call it even loading, to be honest, of the train. But you know what, whatever, it's good enough. It's gonna work, it will be doing something. We have, you know, kind of balancer in the beginning. So it should probably be fine. It will work. Right, let's see. This is our base. We have upgraded some pieces of it. So like the half on the right, like right half, is the new stuff. It's looking nice. It has like main bus design or whatever that is. I guess it's still the bus, and so we have like some shifts of the lanes around this area. It's still main bus. On this side we have just something that we are not really using anymore, but it's there, and yeah, it was doing something useful. Right, this part. I think we didn't fix this part. What was it doing? So the top line, that was red chips. We don't care about red chips. Oh, sorry, green chips. This line, I feel like it was copper. And we do have lots of copper here. Let's just bring some copper over there really quickly. Okay, so here is our copper, and with that we should have yellow signs working again. How many chips do we have here in like reserves? Oh, that's not a lot. Wait, seriously? It's that bad? I mean, there is some value in like bringing green chip belt here, but let's ignore it. We'll want to redo this, I think, because I want to produce blue chips somewhere else, and I don't even know where exactly. I don't know yet where I want to produce them. Okay, let's take a break. This was episode 53, in which we set up a brick and stone supply in the main base. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers!